I would say it almost started at birth. Like I was a really sensitive child growing up. I struggled a lot with like bullying in elementary, and then it kind of just went on as I got into adolescence. So when I was about 11, I started seeing symptoms of mental health issues like anxiety, OCD, PTSD. And there really wasn't a lot of places for me to get help. Like people didn't really understand how to support me. My parents tried to take me to counselors, and there just wasn't a lot of help. And then it just continued on through adolescence. I was street entrenched when I was about 13, running away from home, self-injuring. And then when I was about 14, I started using drugs. And then I got clean when I was 15 and a half, as I was going to be a big sister and I really wanted her to have someone to look up to. And then continuing kind of into adulthood, I got diagnosed with borderline personality disorder when I was about 21. And that's where things kind of really started to change for me because I formally had a diagnosis, which I probably needed since I was an adolescent. And that's where I got proper treatment. I went to dialectical behavioral therapy once a week. I drove over to Vancouver and I did that for about a year. And then when I was 25, I decided to stop drinking alcohol also. And that was another big turning point in my life. And I've also really been passionate about helping other people. So since a young age, I wanted to be a counselor, a youth worker of some sort. And after my diagnosis, I co-founded the Borderline Personality Disorder Society of British Columbia. And we've been running support groups now for the past 14 years. And the past few years, also dialectical behavioral groups in British Columbia and awareness presentations so people have a better understanding of the disorder and system navigation and things like that to help people with advocating for themselves. And I also opened my own private practice about a year and a half ago, and I'm a counselor supporting people mostly with borderline personality disorder and complex PTSD.
How does it feel to be entering this community of people who have won the courage to come back award, to be in that kind of company?
Yeah, I'm really excited to meet the other folks that have won the award and hear about their lived experience and their stories and how they also might be supporting their community too.